Good afternoon, I'm Siobhan Caulfield with Hunter News. An ongoing investigation has resulted in two 17-year-old males admitting to throwing a pig's head onto the grounds of the Wallsend Mosque last night. The minors have been reported for aggravating behaviour and for littering offences. Inspector Jared Lawson says the boys will be required to meet with the alleged victims of this crime through a restorative justice process.
We're seeking to have a conference, a bit of restorative justice process, where they will have to actually come to a formal process where they will get to speak to members of the community from the Muslim community and take it from there under the provisions of the Young Offenders Act. Now, they have been reported for incidents involving offensive behaviour and an aggravated littering offence.
Port Stephens Council is endorsing an unprecedented draft economic policy which is attempting to balance council services and private sector business. The draft hopes to create sustainable economic development for the area by recognising and prioritising key council services which contribute to economic growth. The policy itself identifies 8 key areas of council services as having direct economic impact, including the development, planning and organisational financial sustainability. A Jemmy bar, sledgehammer and torches have allegedly been used to forcibly enter the back of a surf shop in Salamander Bay. Just before 1:30 on Wednesday morning, 4 people were seen to approach a rear door of a surf shop located at Town Centre Circuit. The men, described as being of thin build and wearing hooded jumpers, allegedly stole skateboards, watches and cash. Senior Constable Lauren Marr says police want to hear from anyone who may have witnessed the break-in.
Police attached to the Port Stephens Local Area Command were notified of the incident and have commenced investigation. Police are appealing for anyone with information or anyone who may have witnessed any suspicious activity in the area at the time of the incident to contact either Port Stephens Police or Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000.
The New South Wales opposition have criticised Premier Mike Baird for failing to revisit the Hunter since a press conference in mid-August in the middle of corruption inquiries among the state Liberal Party. They claim this represents a broken promise from the party, who wanted to restore trust from the Hunter. Shadow Minister for the Hunter, Sonia Hornery, says the Premier is ignoring concerns of the Hunter community.
Interestingly and sadly, it's been over 100 days since Mike Baird, the Premier, has been anywhere in the Hunter. Now, this was after a promise and a commitment that he would go house by house, suburb by suburb, community group by community group, to meet with people and to talk to them about their concerns.
A socialist from the University of Newcastle has been appointed to the Finland Distinguished Professor Program. Professor Lisa Adkins is one of the 9 academics of the world selected for the research grant program, which will allow her to further her research on the conditions of work and labour in contemporary capitalism. Professor Adkins says the opportunity will give her a chance to extend her research to a transnational level.
It gives me funding to conduct a large research project, and it's quite a lot of funding. It's equivalent to $1 million Australian dollars. And the project will be developed over 5 years with colleagues, and I'll be spending up to 6 months per year in Finland over the next 5 years, dividing time between 2 universities, the University of Tampere and the University of Turku.
The installation of 2 new water monitoring bores as part of the Gloucester Coal Seam Gas Project are aiming to address the environmental concerns for the community. Energy giant AGL have made the move after it faced heavy criticism from the community that the consultation and dialogue was entirely one-sided. The extra bores in the Walk Ivory pilot area were not required under AGL's agreement with the state. The information from the monitors will be used to determine the influence of Gloucester Basin's geological fault zone on water flow beneath the Avon River. Now with sport, Will Martin.
Knights rookie forward Joseph Tapine will front court over an alleged assault which left a man with a broken jaw. The 20-year-old has been charged with the assault occasioning grievous bodily harm over the incident, which occurred during September. This is the 4th assault scandal for the team in 12 months. Singleton Rugby will state its case for a return to Premier Rugby at a board meeting on Monday. The team was dropped to First Division after several disappointing seasons and its first wooden spoon in 2012. Newcastle and Hunter Rugby Union has said it will review the team's sustainability and team numbers when considering the request. And in cricket, former Toronto Workers recruit Honte Patterson stood his ground against India's test-strength side in Cricket Australia's 11s tour game in Adelaide. The bowler claimed 1 for 24 off 7 overs during the drawn match on Tuesday. That's sport. I'm Will Martin.
2NURFM News Time is 11 past 12.